Into the newspapers. Let's get to the business of the day. So Business Day, that's the one we'll look at first here. Coca-Cola bottlers set for JSE debut. So the largest listing in a decade. If HBC deal is approved, that's the one that they're focusing in on there. Then the other story, gas industry welcomes role in IRP 2025, but questions execution. Another one there, Ramaphosa, to wait for justice inquiry report. We saw those clips where he was speaking to that. He's not going to make a running commentary on every single witness that comes through, but he'll do it at the end. And then a weak demand hits earnings at TFG. That's the Foschini Group. So they were looking at their share price there. What else can I tell you on the front page of the Business Day? Pretty much so that's it. Then they're also talking about bottom line, why most AI startups fail so fast. And then the picture, unfortunately I haven't got a very clear visual of the text in front of me, but it's a lovely photograph. I'm not sure what it's about though, but that's the photograph on the front page of the Business Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
next paper.
Indeed.
Okay. Let's go to the Daily
Moving
Dispatch.
on to the Daily Dispatch. Now, dire state of social services laid bare. And they go into the details on that particular story. And then the former Bok coach, Jake White, wrote in to strengthen Selborne rugby. You see those schools and what they are able to do. And also calls for Fort Hare to be placed under administration and following those student protests and the damage that was done to campus infrastructure, among other things, no doubt in the spotlight there. And that's the Daily Dispatch and some of the stories they look into this morning.
Okay, the next one is The Witness. The Witness saying MEC reveals gun threats during KwaZulu-Natal property probe. That's what they're talking about. These buildings must serve a purpose, whether for housing, education, agriculture, or economic activity. Government property cannot be left to rot, nor can it be without consequence. So A Glimmer of Peace is another one that they are focusing in on there with the picture on the front page. Again, I apologize, I can't read the very small print. We're having just a little bit of an issue opening it here on screen. I can see very much so what you can see. So, but it is a lovely photo at that, it really is. Then this story, I don't know if you've seen this video, South Africa, but perhaps maybe we can load it up for you in the next hour if you haven't seen it. What a story. Extraordinary lion escape from a moving trailer stuns a vet. I think it stuns South Africa. That pic, we saw it yesterday arriving in our feeds, and this lion coming out the top of a big truck where it's being obviously transported, and the next second this big massive guy jumps.
He was a big boy.
He was a big boy, and he jumps off of the top of this truck and then doesn't land as you imagine a cat would land. He actually takes quite a pounding, but thank goodness he has been caught again, and apparently he wasn't injured. So,
yeah.
But what a video. We'll try. If we've got some moments for you in the next hour, we'll show it to you.
Questions for me around that particular story, but imagine, here you are walking in your village and boom.
Yeah.
Yes, Simba. Like, what happened?
And he's a big guy. He was not a little
Thank
lion.
heavens they found him.
Yeah.
But yeah, some interesting questions around that story about where that lion came from, whose lion it is. Where was I have questions, but that's all I'm saying.
And then just that last headline: investigator claims Molefe paid 2.5 million bribe to guarantee his bail. It was just cut off at the end there. Okay, that's The Witness.
All right. The August justice system failed Hermelisa Wen, and this is because she feared for her life, and they go into the details, and apologies that we can't really see much there. Also, viral video of Milnerton High assault sparks national outrage, and couple charged after inspector attacked during SPCA rescue, and accused baby kidnapper wants permission to visit her son. Those some of the stories on that front page.
Okay. Then, of course, there's the Sowetan final year. Mental health toll sparks teacher exodus. Goodness gracious. More than 1,500 educators resigned in 3 years due to health issues as rates of absenteeism and sick leave rise in classrooms. And Gauteng Education MEC says 60 teachers quit due to mental health issues caused by overcrowding and violence at schools. Malema avoids questions about links to Sibia Financial education helps build a clearer future, and Chiefs coaching pair vows to prove themselves. That's the Sowetan. Let's look at the rest of the papers with music.